in no time.
All right. We're set up here, everybody. Let me get my water over here.
Yep.
We're going to be going handheld camera in a little while. Got to get a couple things still ready. I'll do that while Nick's getting it.
Oh, Nick, are you ready? Are you ready for the race? You practice for your race?
Oh yeah. And
Me
then we
too.
are you
It's
doing.
next month. It's coming up pretty soon. I'm
Wow,
practicing
that's
too.
2 weeks.
Yep, I'm practicing too. Can't wait for the
We
race.
do.
I think we're live.
Yeah. I think you do.
Let's water up, everybody. Nick's had some water. We're here in the garden, and
Yummy.
Nick had a good breakfast. And I hope you did too. It's about 11 o'clock and beautiful springtime weather. Ooh. And everything around us is just as green as can be. We've been having lots and lots of rain, but the last few days have been a lot better with having just sunshine and everything's growing. The grass is growing. And we got the chicken coop back there done too. So if you're on the fitness social tonight, you can join in and find out if it are there chickens in there. I don't know. Maybe there are. Maybe they're not. Nick, I don't know. We don't know. Nick might know, but we don't know. And so you got to be on the fitness social. The other thing tonight that's a good reason to be on the fitness social is because um, we don't have Nick's scores from February. We kind of remember them, but we're not quite totally sure.
No.
And so we're going to go into today's strength test without knowing what score Nick needs to beat. He's going to go in just again trying to do his very best on all of his strength test exercises, and then we're going to see tonight on the fitness social. So if you join in tonight, we're going to have done the research and we're going to find out, did Nick beat his February strength test numbers? You know what? I think he's going to beat all of them. I think he's going to go across the board with new records. But you know what else Nick said when he got here? He said, "You know what, Coach John?" He said, "I want
The toughest workout ever in my life.
toughest workout ever in my life."
Yeah, toughest workout ever.
Adamantly,
Automatically.
this guy's like, "This is what I want." So we decided we're gonna do it. Nick, at any time he knows he can stop and he can say, "I want a break." And if Nick's gonna need a break, then we'll have some team leadership maybe join us and take over and give Nick a little bit of a breather. But everybody, I think it's gonna be terrific. So we're gonna be pulling out the rope. We're going to be pulling out the barbell. We're going to have Nick doing an exercise where he's going to be balancing water in a bucket. We're talking some real neat stuff. So Nick's ready for it. He's fired up. Nick, go ahead. I think you got this the breathing motto. Take it away.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the heaven, and breathe out the bad. Breathe in bed, and breathe out the wood, and breathe in my mouth. Do I do with my tablet without those words?
Toughest
Are
workout
you ready,
goals.
everyone?
This guy's fired up. He's so fired up. Did you just see that stick fell from that tree?
No?
It's the tiniest stick. That stick just fell from the tree. I mean, one more foot over, we're getting hit on the head with a stick.
No way.
All right, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and do. Nick had an idea for the head next. You wanted to move things slow and then fast. Was that what it was?
Yeah, with our head and neck.
It's our head and neck. Okay. So what do you mean by that?
I mean, by
We're gonna move slow.
very slow.
We got Catherine in the house too. Hi, Catherine. And we're moving slow over to the left.
Yeah.
And then now we're going back over to the right. Oh, you're already over there.
And then down.
Okay, we're going down.
And
Oh, so we're doing the classics.
turtle
Turtle nut,
giraffe neck.
giraffe neck,
Pulling the bed to the window, the doorway, you there.
ear lift,
The other you there.
the other ear lift,
We do it. Head down,
head tilt,
back to the window, Another head down.
Head tilt.
Side. And side.
Mm-hmm.
Then go up.
Up.
And down.
Down.
Up.
Up.
And down.
Down.
And up. Then we put it down.
Down.
Up.
Up.
Down.
Down.
And up.
Up.
Head down. Head down.
Head tilt. Head tilt.
Heel down.
Ear lift.
Heel down.
Ear lift.
Go round it.
Giraffe neck.
Turtle it.
Turtleneck.
Up.
Up.
And down.
Down.
And right.
Right.
And up.
Left.
And now that's a normal speed.
Nice job. Now we're going to go normal speed.
Yeah.
Forward and backwards, normal speed. Here we go, everybody. The same moves that we just did. You just move at the rate you want to move at. Take a breath anytime you want. So here we go. Right side, left side, down, and up.
Up.
Going back, turtle. Forward, giraffe. Up with the ear. Up with the other ear. Head tilt. Head tilt. X in the sky going up, down, cross, down, and across. Nice job. Are we reversing it?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to reverse it. Here we go. Reversal. So we'll bring it down. We'll go up. We'll go down. We'll go up. We'll go tilt, and then tilt, and then giraffe.
Ear down.
Oh, ear lift. Oh, ear lift. Ear lift. Giraffe neck. Turtleneck.
Up.
Up.
And down.
Down.
And right. And up.
Nice job.
Oh, I feel it already.
I got distracted by that tree. Look how green that tree is in the background.
Oh.
Wow, everybody.
Neat.
One of my trees, it's like overnight, it just decided to bust out with the most like neon green, bright leaves. It's great. I wish we could go sit underneath that tree right
I
now.
wish.
Look at the shade. It's just like that.
Neat.
So neat, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. Let's get ready.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of tree is that? I don't know.
Maybe bamboo?
No, it's not bamboo.
No?
No.
Maybe flower tree?
It's got some flowers. Oh, there we go. Let's get those shoulders going. Let's do some up and down shoulders. The other thing I want to do with our shoulders here as part of our warm up is we're going to do a little bit of a rope pull and we're going to do a little bit of a rope wave. That's something that Nick's going to be doing here in a minute. So let's go ahead and go with the rope pull in front of our body. Remember, that's going to be hand over hand. So we're going to be like we're pulling a rope and we're pulling it in to our body up against our side. You can see this hand's here now. I go out, I grab the rope and I'm pulling it in. And then I can let go with the other hand. I can alternate or I can reciprocate. I can be reaching and pulling at the same time, or I can reach and pull, reach and pull, reach and pull. So in pulling a rope, alternating and reciprocating, they're very important things because again, the balancing of the rope, the weight of the rope. Let's go ahead and switch this to going up high. And so now we're pulling down, down, or maybe we're climbing up a rope. In both cases, this is going to be a really similar type of effect. Now, pulling yourself up is going to be a lot tougher than probably pulling something up if you're pulling on a rope like this using a pulley. But hey, it's a good skill to have both ways. Here we go, reaching up. Let's go 5 more.
5.
Oh, there you go. 5.
4.
3,
2.
2,
And 1.
Nice. That could be something that Nick's going to be doing here in a little bit. And if you want to play along with him in that sense, you'll be able to. It's also a great little warm up for our shoulders. Now, the next one, let's go ahead and do is going to be a bicep curl. And we're going to do an overhead press. And then, and you want to try with the balloon?
Yeah, and the barbell.
All right. Nick came up with an idea. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to be doing a bicep curl, an overhead press. Then we're going to bring our hands back down and do like a volleyball, like if you were doing like a volleyball tap. what Nick's going to be doing is he's going to be holding that barbell and he's going to be reaching up to tap a balloon.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's going to be tough. It's his idea. So let's practice that. Let's go ahead. Let's get Saran here. Boom. There we go.
Boom.
And we're going to go up. We're going to go up. We're going to come down. And then we're going to like volleyball hit. Down again.
Up.
Up.
Down.
Yeah, there you go. And a little
Down
push.
and down.
Nice. Up, going down. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, boom. Up, up, down.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. Up, up, down. Boom. Oh, you did do it. I thought you were going to. All right. Up. Boom.
Boom.
There we go.
Yeah.
How many are left? Up.
Boom.
There we go. Two more. Up. Boom.
Boom.
That was a good one. Up, down. Boom. That was the best. That was the best. Everybody,
Ready?
I think so. What do you think? Well, we're getting synced in there with the boom. That comes from inside. That's also working on muscles inside of our body. Everybody, again, Nick's going to be doing that with a barbell here in just a few minutes. What else is Nick going to be doing that we could be doing that's kind of fun? Let's see. Oh, the bucket balance. I don't know. That one's going to be tough. But you know, in thinking of that, let's go ahead and do a little wrist workout, wrist warm up.
Yeah.
And everybody, I'll explain what this bucket balance is. And you can think about a way that you could maybe do something like this as well. So we have a bucket, it's like a metal bucket, and it's a long bucket. You can put, your cooler drinks in it. You can put lemonade or something in there. Water. You put your waters in there with ice, and it's just kind of like a party, like one of those kind of buckets.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna put water in that, and then Nick's gonna have to hold it steady, and we're gonna put a level like what carpenters use, and we're gonna see if Nick can hold it steady. Carrie's in the house. Oh my gosh, I got to get her set up too. All right, keep going. Opening and closing, everybody. There we go. Let's keep those hands opening and closing, keeping our wrist getting activated. Nick's gonna have a lot of work to do here. There we go. Nice. All right. There we go. What's he going? What you doing now? Bicycle? The hand bicycle? Oh, he's doing finger pressure. Nice. Finger pressure. Keep it going. Little finger pressure. Going to the next finger over. Little finger pressure. Nice. A little more finger pressure. Good stuff. What are you doing? Oh, okay. You doing sign language?
No, I'm doing today my down to my pinky.
Nice.
It's hard.
It is hard. Thumb to pinky. That's the ones to practice. There you go. That's what you want. That's the kind of contact you want. Nice. Good job, man. There you go again. Excellent job. Let's do something for the core seated, and then let's do something for the core standing. So something for the core we can do seated. There's a lot, and I'm thinking we can do kind of like doing the chop that we did the other day.
Yeah.
Let's do that chop again, everybody.
Yeah.
So with the chop, remember, we're gonna go kind of low to high. And so we're just kind of twisting and going up over our shoulder and then down. And you can do like a reach, or you could even just do like with your shoulder. I'm lifting my shoulder up here, and then I'm lowering my shoulder here. So shoulder lift, shoulder lower, shoulder lift, shoulder lower. Or I reach, and then I reach, reach, reach. Let's do a couple more going. I'm doing one direction. And then we're going to go the other direction. Let's go two more. One,
and two.
All right. And then we'll switch it up. So with this one, you're going to find a bit of a pattern on one side. If you're close to somebody, try not to bump them. It could happen, but that's okay. 2, 3, we'll go to 10. 3, 4. I feel like we're at 4. We're in a Thriller video. 5.
Yeah.
5, right. 6, if we do our hands like that. 6.
Yep.
7. 7.
8.
8.
And 8.
8.
9.
9.
And 9.
9.
And then.
Nice. All right, let's do, I'm thinking 4-point core touch, and then I think we should get into some of the hard workout exercises first, and then we'll get into your strength test after a few of those. So we'll mix it up. You ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready to watch Nick do what's going to be a really tough workout? We got more folks joining in. Love it. All right, let's go. Me and Nick are going to be standing up for a few exercises, and I'm also going to be moving the camera around to get good shots when Nick's doing some of his moves here. The 4-point core reach.
Yeah. Where were you?
All right, so remember with the 4-point core reach, let's get Cal to all right. With 4-point core reach, remember we're going to be doing the overhead teacup, the across the body twist reach, drop down to the side coffee pot, and then down to the ground for the ground touch. Nice. Nick's finding a good feeling on the ground there too. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go on each side 4 times. So that was 1 on that side. Let's go again for number 2. So we're going teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. Nice job, Nick. Go wider with your feet. Teacup. There you go. Twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. There you go. 1 more on this side. Teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. That was the last one? That's 4.
There
That's
were
3.
3.
Here we go. Teacup. I don't like counting. Twist reach. Coffee pot. I like this coffee pot because then you can almost just go right down into the ground touch. I'm doing these kneeling down. Let me show you how I'm doing this here. And this might be a way that you could do this as well. So kneeling on 2 legs where I can kneel and get a teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, and then ground touch. Or I could do this possibly with a knee up and a knee down. So I'm going to go teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, and then ground touch. Teacup, nice job, Nick. Twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. And let's go 1 more. Teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, and ground touch. Excellent job. Nick, you're doing good. Have a sip of water. Everybody, let's get ready for Nick's first exercise, which is going to be a rope challenge. We're going to set up a rope challenge. 2 things that have to be done. Actually, Nick, you're going to have to do leadership for a second. So I got to go get my watch for my time, my stopwatch. So what would you want to do? You want to take everybody through a combo move? You want to take everybody through
And martial art move?
martial arts?
Yeah.
Let's do a martial arts. All right. So everybody, Nick's going to take you through some martial arts moves. This will be good for Nick too. It's going to help him to kind of get in his headspace for the strength that's coming up. Nick, that's your spot right there.
Were you?
No. Where you were is good. I'm going to move it to you
Wait,
if you like it there.
were
Yeah.
you?
Right there is good. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. I just got to go. I'm literally going to run and grab my watch. All right, everybody. So we're going to do, Nick, again, talk loud, but we're going to be doing martial arts. Nick's going to take you through. You're going to do a flow,
Yeah.
combo flow. Watch, Nick. Here he goes. You got it.
These 2 and one, we would do punch, punch, hook, hook. I would that, down, but, what, that, elbow, I need, I did, nobody do it. Now that no more, they punch, the other that, no more, they punch, no more, they punch, no more, tip and punch, they don't do the night, divorce, they punch, divorce, they punch, divorce, they punch, Mama, that what? Pun the and the. And the name one is the new one, the night one. The pun. Night one. Whoop. The pun. Night one. The pun. Two and three. That way. Oh my daddy boy. The pun. The other way, the boy, daddy boy. The pun. And then double. High boy. One, two, and three. And then Johnny, night right, tip punch, and then the night right, tip and punch. That do the middle and then bow.
Nice
And
job,
then that
Nick.
do you done.
Oh, that was excellent, everybody. Not only did I get my watch so we could do some timer, but I got some water here that we're going to be putting into this bucket. So, next exercise that we got coming up for Nick is going to be he's going to have two. He's going to do the rope wave. Then we're going to follow that up with the rope pull. If you want to follow along with Nick, remember the wave is going to be with your arms kind of going, alternating, going 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine you're playing the biggest set of drums in your life. It's a humongous set of drums, and you're playing that. And then after that, we're going to be doing the rope pull. So Nick's going to be pulling on the rope and pulling it around, or maybe pulling it off the ground. I think he's going to be pulling it from one side of the yard to the other. We'll see how fast he can do that. So put my watch on here. He thinks he can do it. He thinks he can do it in 15 seconds. We're gonna find out.
All
right, everybody.
I don't know.
So first exercise coming up.
And then rope wave.
It's gonna be the rope wave.
For how many minutes?
How many minutes do you think you can do?
I don't know.
So what do you guys think? What do you think Nick should do? Should it be 1 minute? Should it be a minute and a half? Should it be 2 minutes? I'm thinking 2.
Maybe 3.
Okay, 3 minutes it is. If you're thinking you can do it. So here we go, Nick, everybody. We're going to be doing 3 minutes. You can take breaks. Go ahead and get them straightened out. So you got one rope on top of the other in the right order.
Whoop.
That's all right. There we go.
Is it even?
Yeah, it's even now. Come on, step over this way just a
Well,
little
they do it?
Yeah, right about here. A little bit more, right about there. All right, everybody. So Nick's going to be doing the rope wave. We're going to see if he can do this exercise for 3 minutes. Okay, so you're going to be doing this is now become an endurance challenge. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, nice. Wow, off to a great start. You're going to have to find some looseness in your body. Let your legs get relaxed. Let your whole body start to move with the rope. So that's a key with the rope is you're not just using your arms. You got to use your entire body to be moving that rope. So your legs are going to move it. Your core muscles are going to move it. As Nick gets tired, he's going to have to find more and more muscles to help him keep that rope moving and grooving. And it is not easy, everybody. Keep going along with them. Keep it moving. Nice job, Nick. All right, I want you to think about shaking your hips side to side. Shaking your hips. There you go. Shake your hips and let your arms just be hanging on for the ride. Shaking those hips, keeping them moving, keeping them shaking. If you start to get tired, there you go. Switch up your feet. Put one foot in front, one foot in back, and shake your hips just like that. One foot in front, one foot in back, and shake your hips. Shake your hips. You're using your arms. You got to use your hips. Shake those hips like you're at a dance, like you're listening to your favorite song and you're just shaking your body. Then your arms are connected to the core. Remember, everybody, while he's gonna fight through this now. But your arms, remember, they're connected to your core through your shoulders. So when you are moving your core, your arms are going to be moving. See how Nick's just moving his arms? Now, Nick, shake your core around. Move your body. Now let your arms go up and down with that. Keep it going. Keep that movement. Keep it going. Find a groove. Imagine, there you go. Find a groove. Use your core. Use your core to power your arms. Nick's doing great, everybody. And we're going to put him to it on 3 minutes. So you got some time to go. Keep moving. If you have to take a break, take a break. But I don't think he has to. I just think he has to move his core more. He's got to move the middle of his body. And he's got to do it like he's dancing with the rope. Dancing with the rope. That's what you got to do. Dance with the rope. Keep going, Nick. You have 50 seconds left. You've already gone for 2 minutes. You can do this, man. You can do it. Everybody, I believe Nick can do this. I think you know he can do it too. And look at him go, everybody. He is fighting to move that rope. He's got to use his core muscles. He's using his arms a lot, and that's okay. You got to be moving along with him, just moving along with him. Here we go, moving those arms up and down, everybody. He's got 25 seconds to go. Watch what's going to happen here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that energy burst. Nick thought he was tired until he heard that there's only 25 seconds left. All of a sudden, energy is rushing through his body because he knows the finish line is close. 8, 7, 6. Come on, Nick. 5. Cross it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Wow, everybody. That is impressive. That was awesome. That was 3 minutes, everybody. That was endurance for the arms, endurance for the body. If you were standing up like Nick, remember you're moving your core. That's getting all those core muscles working out. Now, what you can think about too, if you don't have a rope like this, you could have a garden hose. And I'll tell you what, there's 2 different types of garden hoses out there. And one of them is kind of a one that's elastic. And that one's not the one you want. That one, it expands whenever you put water in it. You want the one that is just a regular garden hose, or one that's not going to expand, that has a tough exterior. And when there's no water in that garden hose, you can be moving that thing around. And if it's long enough, it's going to act just like this kind of rope. So you're going to get a similar type of sensation. Also, the weight, you can lean onto it. You can balance against your movement. Rope battling is an excellent thing to do. All right, everybody, let's get ready for one. What are you gonna do? Rope pull? Yeah. So we got rope pulls coming up. Remember, rope pulls, what we practiced earlier, hand over hand pull. So let's get ready for that. I'm gonna take one end of the rope and I'm gonna put it all the way down here. You gonna do this one sitting down? You can.
No, standing up.
Okay, you can do it sitting down.
I did?
Yeah,
no.
You're doing it. You're just using your arms a little more if you do that.
Oh yeah.
So it's up to you. I think sitting down would actually be really fun.
Pull down.
Yep.
You think? Okay. Man, that walk away was man.
All right, everybody. So we got Nick set up with this rope. He thought he could pull this whole rope in 12 seconds, everybody. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you what. He's got one end of the rope right here on the ground. There it is. He's got the other end of the rope. It is way behind me there. You can see it back there on the ground. And Nick's got it. He's already started to go. Hold on, Nick. I don't have the timer going. Oh, Nick jumps the gun. We call that jumping the gun. When you do something early. That's all right.
I was excited.
He was excited. All right. So Nick's got the end of the rope right there. When I say go, he'll reach out and grab it. Hold on, not yet. I haven't said go. You already reached out and grabbed it. Oh, all right, ready. All right, he put it back. All right, buddy, here we go. In 3. I didn't say go. Oh, I got him again. I didn't say go.
You done me.
He's so excited. You gotta hear when you hear the word go.
Oh.
When you hear the word go, not the word Joe.
What about banana?
Not the word banana.
Orange.
Not the word orange.
TruFit.
We're not TruFit. Here you go. When you hear the word 3, 2, 1, go. There he goes, everybody. Can he pull it in 12 seconds? Look at the hand over hand pull. Reaching out with his arms. Reaching, grabbing it with his thumbs. He's at 8 seconds. 9, 10. Oh my gosh, 11. Remember, pulling hand over hand. You got to get a good grip. Look at that. 16 seconds, everybody. 16 seconds. He pulled that rope all the way across the yard.
Wow.
He did a really good job with that. Everybody, let's get ready for Nick going next up. I'm thinking squat knee tap. You ready?
Yeah.
Squat knee taps coming up next, everybody. So let's get ready. Nick's going to have some water. Remember, with the squat knee tap, if you're sitting down, what we're going to want to do is go down, do like a knee tap with your elbow to your quadricep or towards your knee. And then also, if you're able to, bring that arm up, and then you're going to double tap it with your hand on your elbow. Now, for Nick, he's not going to be doing an elbow tap.
No.
He's only going to do a squat. He's going to come up and then tap his knee. And he can use either hand to tap that knee that's up in the air. That doesn't matter. But his goal is in 2 minutes to see how many squat knee taps he can do. And you can also see, what you can do too. So, are you ready? All right, everybody. Nick's getting into position. Thank you for the time check from Samantha.
Thank you about that.
All right, everybody. Here we go. This is going to be Nick's first strength test. Remember, he doesn't know how many he did last time. We think we know, but we're not sure. Got to get a good squat. I think you had one that didn't count before. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Do a practice. He's going to do a practice. Do a practice. That's good. Do one that's not good. Just so you feel the difference. Yeah, that ain't good. That's not going to count.
No,
That's
no.
a waste of time. All right, everybody. You ever hear anybody say that's a waste of time? In this situation, that matters because Nick only has 2 minutes to do as many as he also has to keep his balance. Also has to maintain his core. He has to maintain his concentration. He can't get too carried away by going too fast because when you move too fast, we've already learned you can't do a good job when you move too fast. You have to move at a controlled speed. That means it can be quickly, but it's not going to be too fast. All right, are you ready, Nick?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. There's one.
Well,
There's the balance we're talking about. Lock it in. There's you're going for number 2. Nice. He has to recover from that, and he did. 3. Nice job. Bringing it down, bringing it up. 4. Good job. You got to get the hand to touch the knee. 5. That was a good one. Nice. Nice and gentle. 6. 7. A little lower. 8. Keep it going. Keep it going, Nick. You're doing great. 9. 10. Keep going. Keep going. I'll put this behind you so you can go faster. 11. Don't worry about falling down now. 12. 13. There you go. There you go. Keep it going. Squat down lower, lower. 14. There you go. 15. That's a real squat. Here he goes, everybody. He's getting tired, but he's pushing it. 16. Get down low. 17. Then stay back by that crash pad. You can fall on that all day. 17. 18. There you go. Woo, double checked himself. 19. I like it. He knew the first squat wasn't good, so he went for another. 20. Got 30 seconds to go. 21. Got to get down low. This is tough, everybody. 22. If you're doing this with him, you know how hard this really is right now. 23.
whoa.
You got this. 24.
Whoa.
Take your time. Take your time. Breathe in. 25. 26. Let's see if he's got one more. 27. That's it. Time. 27, everybody. Man, good job. Fall back on that. Feel it out. That's not a fall. That wasn't a fall at all. Oh my gosh, the most graceful of falls. 27, everybody. 27's not bad. Nick did a great job. I think that might have beat last time. We got to write this down. I'm going to write it down right over here. Here, Nick, have some water.
I will.
Sitting on a TruFit pad right there. I love it.
Wow.
Right? All right, everybody. We're going to write this down. 27. All right.
The whoop.
Well, the rope pull was just for funsies.
And the wave.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that was 3 minutes. This is for strength test. All right,
Oh.
everybody. Next one up for Nick's going to be basketball slam. If you remember the basketball slam, this is going to be slam dunking the 15-pound basketball. And he's got, again, 2 minutes. So if you're going to be
Wow.
doing this along with Nick, this is what I want you to be thinking about. You're going to be reaching down to the ground with 2 hands, lifting up what you got to imagine is a pretty heavy ball, and then reaching it up high and slam dunking it into the goal. So it's down, up, and then dunk. Those are the 3 moves. Down, up, dunk. Let's go ahead and get our awesome classic basketball goal here. Since been following us around for years.
For
We
years.
love it. All right, Nick, hop on up.
May I stay out here?
What?
May I stay out here? No?
Because you're going to be moving around to get the ball.
Oh.
Yep. All right, everybody. Nick's getting himself back on the grass. There you go. Keep going. You got it. Ah, there you go, man. It's a wobbly surface right there, everybody.
Oh. Oh.
This is not a light ball, everybody. Again, this is a 15-pound ball. And let's go up here just a little bit more.
Well,
Just up here where it's a little flatter.
right here.
We just don't want the ball rolling away from us too far. That takes up a lot of our time. So we'll put the goal right here. We got the ball right here. We're going to get the rope out of the way. Remember, if you're helping somebody do a workout, part of that job is going to be just watching for those hazards. And if you stay on top of it, you should have no problem at all setting up spaces and getting work done. So we got 2 minutes. I'm going to help Nick a little bit with rebounds if the ball gets away from him. But he's got to pick it up. And are you ready? You ready for it?
Yeah.
3, 2, go. All right, everybody, here we go. You get in close. There you go. Slam it down. There's one. Roll it back to him. Got to get his hands on it. He's got to pick it up. Drop it down in there. Can't smash his fingers either. Dude. His job. He's doing good so far. Yeah, he kept that ball with him. He saw he was trying to get away from him. Here he goes again. 3. Doing a great job. I was trying to get away from him. That's what I'm here to help for. Here you go. Here comes number 4. Drop it in. Oh, nice job. There you go. Ooh, this is tough, everybody. 5. Got to go faster if you want to beat what we think is your time. 6. That's what you got to do now each time. That's the move. Look at this, everybody. 7. Nick had just turned a page. He's figured out some things. 9. It took 6 for Nick to figure it out, but look at the difference. 10. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. You can do this now. 11. Look at those biceps on Nick's arms are just exploding out of his shirt. Here's 12. Oh, keep it up. Back up. Back up with it. Back up for 12. 13. There you go, Nick. There you go. Stay close to it. Bring it out. Nice job. Get a little closer. 14. Every little bit of closeness counts. Remember, you're the strongest when things are close to your body. Here we go for 15, everybody. Can you get one more? I don't know. It's almost on the buzzer. 16 was at the buzzer, everybody. 2 minutes. I stopped it. The ball was already in the net. 16, man.
Yeah, man.
We think his record was 12. If that's the case, he just beat his record by 4. And you can hear him. He's breathing. We're talking real huffing and puffing right now, everybody. That was incredible. All right, 16
Oh.
on the B-ball slam. Nick's going to take a little breather.
What a
And next thing we're going to be doing next, everybody, is going to be
The pull-up.
the pull-ups. So with the pull-ups, we're going to be holding onto a bar and pulling our body up into the air. Now, most of you aren't going to have what we have here. So what we're going to be doing is reaching up and then pulling our body up like we're doing a pull-up. You could even lean back and forward when Nick's doing his moves. But we're going for just the maximum number of, do you want to do pull-ups first or push-ups first?
Pull-up.
Okay. And I was going to say, if you're feeling strong, you would want to do the pull-ups first because they're the hardest. So you want to use that strength while you really
I
got
want
it.
to be doing the way the pull-up.
All right, everybody. So we're going to be moving the camera just right over here to our pull-up bar. You can see it. There it is right there. We got the jug of water right there. That's going to be for Nick doing that balance challenge. That's coming up here maybe next. Let's get our TruFit crash pad into position. So Nick's going to be able to come over here. He's going to get to lay down, actually, everybody, for just a minute. Then he's going to have to grab onto this bar.
Knuckles down.
Knuckles down, you will be strong. You try, put your hands on and see what feels best to you. Knuckles down generally is going to be the strongest. And what Nick's asking about is on the bar right here. Do I have my knuckles pointing down, which is a supinated grip? That's going to use a lot of that bicep muscle. But if you go knuckles up, you're going to be using a lot of the muscles in your back, which actually they're a lot stronger than the bicep. So sometimes that's going to be the more difficult. It's also going to be the one that's going to get you the strongest because it's working those bigger muscles. All right, Nick. So go ahead and get into a good, comfortable position there. Here he is right here. Let me move this water jug out of the way so we can see him. Nick's just going for as many as he can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. You got it. 6, 7. He's sliding around. 8, 9, 10. Let your legs come out a little more. There you go. Oh, let's fix this. Let's put this back. 11. You got some more in you. You're pushing down too much into your legs. Here we go. Don't even worry about that thing. Just go for it. He's at 12. He's at 13. He's going for 14. Oh, look at him. He's going for 15. Ooh, 16. 17. Let's see if he can get to 20. He's at 17. 18. 19. Try knuckles down. See the difference. Here we go. He's at 19. He's going to switch to knuckles down. He got 20, everybody. That's it right there. He's calling it at 20. Again, everybody.
Oh,
super tough. This guy wanted a super tough workout. This is the kind of feeling you're going to have after a difficult exercise. You're going to want to relax and breathe, let your blood pump through your body and actually get to those muscles that you were just using. You want those muscles to get that blood flow and to get the oxygen and the nutrients that they're going to need to keep giving you repetitions. All right, so next up, we're going for the push-ups. Let's write down, again, 20 on the pull-ups. And let's see what we can get here on push-ups. So remember, if you're doing push-ups with us, this is going to be a chest press if you're going to go along with Nick. Let's put our crash pad back.
why?
Here. It's going to give you a good position. You're not going to stand on it. It's going to be right at the bottom of your feet. It's kind of like right there.
Where you heal?
Yeah, I mean, your feet can be close together. Could come up a little bit more. There you go, right about there. So your goal is to get your chest onto that bar. So come up just a little bit more. There we go. Chest. There you go. So somebody, you might have seen this if you have anybody in the military in your family for a push-up, they'll put their hand right here. So you got to hit my hand with your chest. With your chest. Chest right here. Nope. Still bring your chest in. There it is. That's it. Do that again. That's the move. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
That's the move. You got to imagine that. All right, you're using this superhero shield right there to go to the bar. All right, everybody. Oh, this is just a maximum effort. So he's going to do as many until he quits. Let's see what we get. All right, everybody. Here's Nick on the push-up.
Maybe you put your hand on the bottom.
Bottom,
Yeah.
like this, or down here,
No, the under here.
like what I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Nick's got to hit my hand for it to count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shield to the hand. 6, 7. There you go. 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got butterflies circling around him. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Got to get lower. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Go, Nick. 48, 49, and 50. 51, 52, 53, 54. Like my arm's getting tired just holding it up here. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59,
Give me on everybody.
60, 61. I hit the hand. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Up, didn't get 67. There's 67, 68, 69, 70, 71,
And done.
71, and done. Nice job. Wow, everybody. 71 push-ups on the incline bar. Now remember, this is something you could find if you're out at a park or something. Get some water, man. If you're out at a park or if you're somewhere that has like some bike racks. I've done push-ups on bike racks before. I've done push-ups on the bars that they tie up horses to out here at this park. I've done a lot of push-ups on really, really secure railings and things like that. So if you have a horizontal railing, you can find that if it's sturdy and you're able to lean into that, again, just adjusting the position of the feet is going to make all the difference. And then again, Nick got 71 of those. That was pretty awesome. Let's go ahead. Let's time check it. We got plenty of time. Let's go ahead next up and let's keep with
everybody.
let's keep with the strength test. And let's go with the long jump. So this is going to be where Nick's trying to step as far apart as he can. So we're going to move the camera kind of right back over here. We're going to move this basketball goal. And what we're going to be doing is getting Nick set up where he's got to try to get from one spot to the next. And he's got to try to not touch the grass. He's got to go over the grass. So,
Wow, did I do one pulled up? How did I do that?
hard work. All right, let me see if I can find my tape measure here.
You know what we put that? The band hood.
The what?
The band hood.
Oh, where's the band hold at? You're right.
And they'll by the notebook on top.
Yeah, here you go. All right, everybody. Nick was right. band hold. Get yourself set up. I'm gonna grab my tape measure. Let me know when you're ready. You got it. 20. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, everybody, remember with this band hold, Nick is pulling this apart and just holding it as far as possible out to the side. So you got to go out a little further with both arms. There you go. Bring it out, stretch it out even further. Bring it apart. Oh, it's tough. You must. There you go. That's where it's supposed to be. Nice. Bring it down across your shield. There you go, right there. Down low. Not too slow, not too shabby either. Nick's doing a great job, everybody. Got these up. Nick's got a tough workout going today. Stoked for him. How many minutes, Don? You're 53 seconds right now. 53 seconds is where he's at. We're gonna do this. Oh, he's done. That was it. That was a minute. I got it. It was done. He brought his hands in. That's all right, everybody. That band pulls kind of for fun. Let's get to this real sweet move right here, everybody. This is going to be the long jump. You ready for this? Yeah. All right. I'm set this thing here. 2 feet. Because I know last time you went 2 feet. So that's your goal. You got 5 tries. If he makes it, everybody will make it go a little bit further. So, all right, here we are. We're going a little handheld. So everybody, again, Nick has the 2 squares right here. He's got the orange square, and then here is behind it. There's a red square. It's right here in the shade.
Where do I start?
You start in the red. Yep, you're gonna start in the red. You're gonna jump to the yellow. All right, so let's get this set up. And so you can see Nick. He's standing in the red square. You can be all the way at the end of that red square, and you got to try to get into that yellow square. Now you don't want to trip on the red square, so you got to do a high knee pickup and try to get yourself to make. Oh my gosh, everybody, look at that. He just did that. That was the very first step. That was huge. Let's go again. That was already over 2 feet now, Nick.
Ready?
Yeah. So we're going to make this a little bit further apart. And let's just go for this one. So I just adjusted it just a few inches. And let's go ahead. Let's give Nick, again, new challenge. Here's attempt number 2. Focus on your target and your momentum. Oh, he made it into and over. Let's keep this one here and see if you can make it all the way over without stepping on the rubber mat. So remember, everybody, these are just some rubber kind of trapezoid shapes. They're okay to step on. Take your time. Focus on your target. Take your big step. Nice. He's right about there. So this is the challenging spot right here. And so now, Nick, this is where you might have to get a little bit of a leap coming off that back foot. So when your other foot's in the air, you're going to kind of get ready and, oh, look at that move, everybody. That was very, very clean. Let's give him, he's got one more try for number 5. I think that one made it. Well, I'm watching where your foot's getting. So just go ahead and try to get it into there without stepping on it. And I got the measurement. Oh my gosh, there it is, everybody. So there's the spot. I'm looking at the spot right now. I'm going to mark the spot with my foot. And so we got to find where the tape measure go. We lost the tape measure. We just had it. Did you take it?
No.
No. All right. We got to find this tape measure, everybody, because that's going to let us know. Where did the tape measure go? We just measured this off.
It might be out there.
No. Oh, here it is. We found the tape measure. Let's see what we got, everybody, because I got Nick's spot measured. And we're going to go ahead and let's see. I can tell you where he came from. And I'm looking at where he landed, everybody. And if you can imagine I know in the beginning, Nick's longest step, I think, was what, like 17 inches?
Yeah.
And then last month, I feel like he went a little bit over 2 feet. Well, today,
Oh, what do we?
everybody, he went to 31. 31 inches. 31 inches from one place to another. Nick stepped that entire distance. That's almost 3 feet now. That was incredible. Nick, that was a fantastic job. You got to right here, right where that was where your heel landed. The other part of your foot landed up here even more. Your toes were at 3 feet. Your heel was at 31. Everybody, Nick's doing a phenomenal job on his strength test. Let's go ahead and let's set this camera up in a cool spot here because we got to do this.
55.
Is 11:55?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we got time for
Thank you.
we got time for this one right here. All right, everybody. So this is a level. This is what carpenters use. You might have seen this before. And inside there is that little bubble, and it moves around when you're holding something level. So what I'm going to do for Nick here is I'm going to put water in this bucket right here, and we're going to put the level on it. And we're going to see if Nick can hold it level
For many minutes.
without spilling the water all on himself. Let's try for 1 minute. We'll try for 1 minute, everybody. So here we go. I'm pouring in the water. Let me show you. This is the bucket of water right here. So I got this bucket of water, and I'm pouring it in there. All right, that's pretty full. That's pretty heavy. This is probably about 10 pounds. All right. So now what's happening inside here? It's hard to see, but look, there's water in there splashing around. And so what Nick's got to do is what I'm doing right here is just hold this level up and get it to where the little bubble is right in the middle. So Nick, I'm going to have you do it and hold it right here, kind of in front of the camera so that you can see what's going on and they can see what's going on.
Wait, sitting down or standing up?
Standing up. And look, I'm making it a little bit heavier for him over here. All right, don't tell him that. All right, come on over here. 1 minute hold. Seeing how long we can hold it in the bubble. So you got to pick it up by the two handles.
Bump, bump, bump.
Bump, bump, bump is right. Everybody, I like these water balancing activities.
And then I don't want then I didn't spill down
He
myself.
doesn't want to spill it, and that makes the sense of urgency.
I do.
Oh, he does want to
I
spill
don't
it.
want then.
I don't think you do because you got to get in the car with your grandparents.
No, I do.
Yeah, they don't want that. Go ahead and pick
There
it up.
might be.
They're not going to want you to spill it on yourself. All right, he's got to get a handle on the bucket. There you go. Don't worry about the level falling in. I'll take care of that. All right, let's lift it up. All right, he's got the water in the bucket. All right, now you got to lift it up. All right, keep bringing it up. Okay, keep it close to your body. All right, so there you go. So he's got it right there. And now you watch that bubble and you try to keep it in between those two lines starting now. There you go. Don't worry about the camera. You watch the bubble. Watch the bubble. Show them how you're watching the bubble. Everybody, I'm going to be moving the camera so you can see there, right there. So Nick's concentrating right here in the middle. And right now he's not level. You can see the bubble's too far over to that side. Now the bubble's in the middle. Squeeze your core. Use those strong core muscles. I got that. There you go. Use those strong core muscles to keep this thing up. Keep lifting it up. Keep it up here in the front. You said you wanted a hard workout. This is it. Keep it in the middle. Keep it in the middle. I'm helping too much. I got to stop helping. There we go. Nick's going to figure it out. This is not easy, everybody. And let's see if we can get down here and see the bubble just about right there. So he's getting closer. He's figuring this out. You can see, oh, it's off to the side too much. He's got to lift up more on one side and not as much on the other side. So you can see right now the whole thing's kind of tilted a little bit. He's got to keep it steady. He's almost to the finish line. He's got 10 more seconds. Got to get it in the middle of the bubble right there. There it is. Oh, it went past it. It went through. There it is right there. 10, 9, 8, 7. He's got it. 6. Get it locked in. Lock it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I got this. Nice job. Wow. Whoa, this thing is heavy. Oh my gosh, Nick's trying to dump it on his head, but I won't let him.
No, why?
Your grandparents don't want you to be all wet.
It might be.
But you want to do fitness? Do fitness. Do breathing motto? Let's do ones and twos.
Do we have one more?
What's that? That's all we got. It's time. Everybody, Nick did his fitness test. He did a great job. 31-inch long jump step. He did 71 push-ups. He did 20 pull-ups. He did the rope pull. He did the basketball slam
What
dunk.
about plank?
He didn't get to do the plank, so we'll have to do it next time. But that's all right. That was all bonus. So everybody, let's get ready. Let's have a sip of water in the breathing motto. Because it is 12 o'clock. You did good. And you got the band pull out.
Oh,
All right. Water up, everybody. We'll see you tonight at Friday Night Fitness Social, 6 p.m. Everybody, it's a ball. We really enjoy our time there. We
Yep.
hope you can join us there too. You ready? Let's go ones and twos. You get one. Y'all take one, you get two.
okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
And breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
And breathe out the world.
And breathe in your power.
God, that we might double third foot and April.
April strength test, everybody. Great job.
And my weight.
Great job to Nick. Everybody, race is coming up in April. That's right. And here we go. Nick's counting it down in.
And 5, 4, 3,